Have you ever spent hours studying, only to forget everything the next day? It's frustrating, right? But what if I told you there are simple, science-backed tricks that can help you memorize anything faster and remember it for a long time? Whether you're preparing for an exam, a big presentation, or just trying to learn a new skill, these 5 powerful hacks will train your brain to absorb information like a sponge. And trust me, hack number 5 is a complete game changer. The first and most effective memory trick is active recall. Most people make the mistake of rereading their notes, thinking it helps them remember. But here's the truth, your brain is lazy. If you just read, you won't retain much. Instead, challenge yourself. After going through a chapter, close the book and try to recall everything you just learned. Ask yourself questions and attempt to answer them without looking. When you force your brain to retrieve information, you make that memory stronger, making it easier to recall later. Give this a shot today, you'll be surprised how much more you remember. The second hack is spaced repetition, the exact opposite of cramming. If you've ever stayed up all night before an exam, you probably remembered everything the next day but then, gone. That's because your brain quickly forgets new information unless you review it at the right intervals. Instead of cramming, spread your learning over time. Study something today, review it after 1 day, then again after 3 days, and once more after a week. Each time you review, your brain strengthens the memory, helping it stick for much longer. The third hack is one that memory champions swear by: the memory palace technique. Imagine trying to memorize a long list of facts. It sounds tough, right? But what if you could visualize them in a way that made remembering effortless? Here's how it works. Think of a place you know well, like your house. Now, mentally place pieces of information in different rooms. For example, if you need to remember 5 historical dates, imagine each date as an object sitting in your living room, kitchen, or bedroom. When you need to recall the information, just walk through your house in your mind, and the facts will come back instantly. This technique is so powerful that professional memory champions use it, and now, so can you. Next, we have chunking, a simple trick that makes remembering large amounts of information much easier. Did you know your brain can only hold about 7 pieces of information at a time? That's why long lists or complex ideas can feel overwhelming. But if you group related ideas together, your brain processes them more efficiently. For example, instead of memorizing random dates in history, group them by decade. Instead of trying to recall a long list of numbers, break them into smaller sections. This method works because your brain loves patterns, and when you organize information this way, it sticks much better. Now, here's the biggest game changer: teaching what you learn. If you really want to remember something, teach it to someone else. When you explain a topic, your brain works harder to organize the information, making it easier to recall later. If you don't have anyone to teach, don't worry. Just pretend. Explain it to an imaginary student, say it out loud to yourself, or even record yourself and listen back. Teaching forces you to find gaps in your understanding and fix them, making your learning stronger than ever. So, after studying, spend 5 minutes explaining the topic, even if it's just to yourself. You'll be amazed at how much better you retain the information. If you start using even one of these tricks, you'll see an instant improvement in how fast you learn and how much you remember. Now, it's your turn. Which memory hack will you try first? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing learning tips.